Hey there. One of the last things I want to talk to you about is my experience with mobile apps. As you know, everything's going to mobile apps, whether it's iPhone apps, Android apps, Windows mobile phone apps. It's basically the next big thing, and I've had quite a bit of experience with building apps. Right when iPhone came out with a 2.0 upgrade back in, I believe it was about 2008. I jumped on that bandwagon right away and became a registered developer because I knew that it would be huge someday and basically take off as it has. So I've been basically making mobile apps for a while now. So two of the things I want to show you with the mobile apps is one, this one I'm just showing right here, which is actually for a Windows mobile phone, and it's actually a video game, which I'm not really a huge video game maker. However, I realize that it's a huge market. You know, there's a lot of little kids out there that love playing video games, and if you're selling an app, video games are actually a very, very profitable thing to be making. So this is built on Windows Phone, actually, which is one of the first Windows phones. The Windows Phone actually uses C# as its native language, and that's what you're seeing right here. So with the emulator here, you can see this is a game that's a tower defense game. Basically, I make a new game, pick a mission, and I just have to set up different towers, and I won't really go much through the game, but basically people come out here and they have to go through a maze, and you build a maze through your towers, and you can upgrade buildings, and you try to keep them from going there, which, as you can see, I'm about to die. But this game, as you can see, is pretty low end on the graphics side. I still got to make some better graphics, some better sprites for it. I have different things like turning on and off a grid, so that for the different graphics, speeding it up, slowing it down, making new buildings, pausing it, having things tracking the points. It was actually quite a bit of coding, tons and tons of lines of code, and as you can see, here's all my code on the side, and there's just tons and tons of it, but it is a pretty rewarding process. And then the other thing I want to show you is I was on the team for OSU Mobile, which is Ohio State's official mobile app for iOS and Android. We actually use a program called Titanium, which is like a user interface that allows you to build one app, and it converts to Android and iOS at one time. I can't show you the source code for this because it's all over at the office, and I don't have access to it from my home computer. However, I can show you a couple of the features about it and things like that. One of the things I did on this, being a part of the team, was this little button right here is part of the main app, and it's the bus routes. And basically, there's buses going all the way through OSU campus. There it is right there, and there's the picture of it, and it will basically, you can see the buses in live time exactly going through the route. So then if you're a kid and you go up to one of the bus stops, you know exactly about how long you're waiting. It's set to refresh about every 10 seconds, and basically the buses have GPS units in it, and I just had to triangulate the position using the GPS on campus and just throw a refresh rate in there. It took quite a bit of time to do it, and then a lot of the other buttons are, just accessing different things already established to servers, such as your grades or your Buck ID or your schedule, things like that. But it was a pretty interesting app, and it was a lot of fun making the app, and good experience. So that's just another app I've done, and I have a couple other side apps that I've been building that I can also show you if I come to talk to you and talk to you more about it. But long story short, I have a pretty good amount of experience with making mobile apps on any platform, and I know Tom was talking about maybe eventually wanting to get into the mobile platform and think about it for marketing reasons, and also just for easy use for people to make big orders of coolie cups or bags or whatever. So it's definitely something that we might want to consider down the road, and if I become part of the team, I'm more than happy to lead or help out with a project of building a good app for the company.